Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In the previous two videos, I have uploaded it regarding resume writing. So in the first video, I have discussed about what is the objective of resume, what is the importance of resume, and etc. And in the second video, I have discussed about what is the structure of resume, how the resume structure should be, and how you have to frame your structure according to your experience, according to your job profile, and etc. So today we are going to discuss how to write the certifications or the professional trainings or the interns or the experience, how you're going to display your content on the resume, whereas you will get a good call for the interview, right? The first thing is you can add an objective if you are going for a job. As a fresher, you can aim for, you're looking for so in a particular job. So for example, if you are into the manager field, so I'm looking forward to I'm looking forward for a good company, whereas which gives an opportunity to explore my leadership skills, and which gives an opportunity to achieve the teamwork within the organization. So what we are explaining in this sort of objective is, we are going to write an objective in such a way that what job profile you are going to apply, and how the recruiter will easily catch up your main motto for the job. Next, coming to experience section and education section. Experience section, as I said, in chronological resume structure, you can go from the higher order, recent to the past, right? So recently, what experience you had in the past. If you are a fresher, no need to write an experience. Instead of writing an experience, you can go for the internships section, right? So in education sector, same. From the higher order to the lower order, there is nothing but recent education to the past educations, or the highest degree to the lowest education, right? So now, adding some of certifications which gives value to your job. You don't add all the certifications, whereas the recruiter will get confusion. So whatever the certifications required for the particular job where you are going to apply, or which you are going to apply, those certifications you write, so that the recruiter easily can catch up. Yes, you are concentrating on the mastering your skills on the particular job. So these are the areas where you have to look up. Next, how to display your strengths and weaknesses. So many of the resumes, what many people, what they do is they write lots of stuff. I am a good communicator, I am a good person who I'm a team worker, or I'm having good interpersonal skills, or I can work on in the stressful environment. All these stuffs they will write as a strengths, right? So coming to the weaknesses, they go on writing, I am bad in public speaking, or I am bad in presentation, or I feel tension when I can't complete my task, or I am unable to do this, I am weak in this. What happens here, whenever you're going to write strengths and the weaknesses, the recruiter have a outline of your personality, right? So always write the strengths which is similar to the job profile. So that is why your resume should be updated frequently. Why the resumes need to be updated frequently is, what kind of jobs you are applying, what kind of companies you are applying, that displays according to your resume also. If a high profile company is seeing an average resume structure, they won't call you for the interview. Or if a low profile company is seeing a high profile resume, they feel that you are overqualified. So what's happening, you are getting a less chances here to get a job or a call, or the get a call for the interviews, right? So next, coming to interviewer basically looks for the skills, what strengths you are having. Write the strengths in your job profile skills, right? Don't write I'm good in singing, I'm very strong, my strength is talking with others. These are the mistakes the freshers will do, right? So what do you mean by your skills? If you are applying for a IT company, you write I am passionate in coding, or my strength is so and so language, computer language, and my strengths are having a good team, and I can cope up with the, or I can lead the team, or I'm having good leadership skills. What happens here? Yes, the recruiter will understand you, and recruiter will get a glance that yes, you are capable of getting a call for the interview, right? Next, read the job profile very carefully before writing the strengths and weaknesses. Sometimes some, not some people, many people, what they do is They write the resume once and they never update the resumes, and the same resume is uploaded in the all the websites or all the job portals, or they will be sent to all the recruiters. So what mistakes they are doing is they are not writing the strengths and the weaknesses according to the company profile. So this is very important. The candidate or the person who are seeking for the job, or the person who want an effective resume, they should always read the company profile. What is the history of the company, what sort of job profile they are looking for, what sort of profiled persons they are looking for. So this is very important. According to that, you list out your strengths, right? You modify your strengths, what kind of strength the company needs. So here what happens, the company, the recruiter will feel, yes, this person is showing enthusiasm, this person is showing passion, this person is having a desire where he or she can achieve something in our company. So right, so this increases the probability of getting a calls for the interview. So why many people won't get a calls for the interviews? This is the first reason. And second thing is, what are the strengths and weaknesses you are updating in your resume? You be confident of those skills and strengths or weaknesses. Skills we can say, or the strengths or weaknesses we can say. During the interview, they take up your resume and sometimes they may ask you, tell me what are your strengths. Those strengths, it should match up what you are explaining in the interview. So this also very important when you are building up your resume. Next, coming to professional achievements. If you are a fresher, you are not having any experience in the profession, how to write it. Or if you are a experienced person, if you are having a good experience in the so and so sector or the field or any profession, so how to write those professional achievements. So here professional achievements are very important, because it explains what kind of hard work you have done in the past. It explains what kind of hard work you have done during the college days or the internships or etc. So here what happens, this professional achievements will increase chance of getting a job, not calling for the interview, getting a job. During the interview, they see your resume and they see the professional achievements, and they compare the same professional achievements with their company, and they match up the similarities, what kind of person they are searching for, and they select you. So here some of the options they have given you. So for example, if you are going for the marketing team, you can easily write a professional achievements as you have increased the revenues or the sales of the company, or you can write money you have saved for the company. What if you're in the marketing field, right? Or if you're a job holder, what kind of time you have saved for the company, for what projects you have done, how you have saved the time, or what kind of problems you have identified in the company and how you solve those problems. What happens here is these kinds of professional achievement statements will give an opportunity in an interviewer's mind. Yes, this person is creative. This is out of box in the resume, right? Many of the people, they won't write professional achievements. They write professional achievements, I got award in so and so month, I got award in so and so year. Instead of writing award, why you got an award, for what reason you got an award, how you have worked hard on getting into that position. So this increases the chance of getting success in your interviews. Next, coming to what you should know when you write your resume. Till now, if you have not watched my previous videos, you can just scroll down my YouTube channel, and you can scroll down my videos, and you can see, or I will write the I will just post the links in the description also. So many people, what they do is, you should know few basic rules. The first and foremost is the spelling mistakes or the grammatical mistakes. So here there is no scope for the person who does spelling mistakes in the resume to get a call for the interview. This is simple funda, right? Next, missing an email address or phone number, email ID or the phone number, or if you have given the phone number, the phone is not working, or the phone is not having good network, or the phone is not getting recharged, or phone is not with you for the long time, or phone is in the home, or what are the reasons. So you should be aware. And second thing is, you should frequently check your email IDs. Nowadays we are having, everyone is having smartphones. Just keep your email notifications on, just you will get all the things on the screen, right? Next, use passive language instead of using use active language instead of using passive language, right? Action words should be, passive language means you just put up the statements, whereas you are not taking an action, right? So using passive language instead of action words, or using the language which makes the recruiter to think about your statements, it gives a good impact in the resume. Next, not well organized resume. Organized resume, as I said, different kinds of different structures of resume. In that you can select any one structure and you can organize that data. Next, not tailored. What is meant by tailored? Means shortening the length of the resume, making sweet and short sentences, making the sentences which is most understandable, and not using the grammar much. Not using the vocabulary much, like advanced vocabulary. Use the basic vocabularies or the intermediate vocabularies, which makes the recruiter impress. Right. Next, resume language, as I just now I said, specific rather than general. It should be very specific. Not it should not be general, right? Next, active rather than passive. Just now I said you, it should be active rather than passive. Always the action oriented words you should write there. Next, write the things to express whatever the data you are writing in the resume. Try to write in the express, try to make them to feel what you're trying to say, or what you have displayed. Don't impress or don't over polish everything, right? It also makes a negativity in the resume writing. Next, articulate rather than flowery. Try to articulate, like modify the sentences from below average to the average or the advanced level. Try to add some of good sentences, good phrases, which gives an attractive reading, right? Next, write fact based. Don't write the things which you have not done. Suppose you have increased the sales of 100 for a particular company. Don't write I have increased the sales of 1000. Suppose you got some awards, right, or some appreciations from your company. Don't overwrite those appreciations. So be on the facts, and you can explain them when you get a call for the interview, right? Next, written for the people who scan quickly, right? Though, as I said, the automatic scanning will be there for the resume sorting out. So it should be written according to that. Next, how to use the language. Suppose example, do's and don'ts. Be consistent in format and content. Use the format and content in the proper way, and make it easy to read and follow the balancing white space. More white space if you are giving in the resume, it looks odd. Don't overfill up the content. Also give up a balancing content in the resume. Next, use consistent space and bold capital letters, or bolding it or highlighting it. Or there is a formal format which is the size of normal words should be a 12 font, Times New Roman, and the heading should be 14 or 16 max. Not 16. 14 is very good for the resumes. Next, coming to listing headings like experience, your qualifications, your personal data or strengths or the weaknesses, all these things, it should be in order. You select any sort of resume, right? Next, avoid information which gaps. Or suppose example, if you have not done a job for particular year, try to avoid it. Give us gap it, right? Don't write the reasons. When you get a call for the interview, you can explain them. Next, be sure what you are writing, it should be proper. Next, you should always keep in your mind that you should not use pronouns, right? Such as he has given award to me. Don't it. So and so company has given award to me. Use the nouns, right? XYZ company has nominated me for the best employee of the month, right? Next, abbreviate it and use narrative style. Instead of using a formal and normal style, you use narrative style, and use number or letter categories, right? If you're using number 1 2 3 by giving sub like headings, use numbers or use letters, whereas which looks good for you. Next, use slang or concrete, right? What kind of slang we are using, right? Colonisms, or what kind of pictures you are inserting. There is no need of inserting the pictures in the resumes, but some nowadays the latest resumes, they are adding up the profile photo tag, like how we are having for the social media accounts, right? At the same time, the resumes are also having a passport size block, whereas they can put the picture there. Put an official picture, don't put the picture which gives the odd look for the recruiter. Next, start the line with the date and all the things, whereas you can easily build up. Next, very important point here is whenever you are building a resume, what your strengths, your hobbies, what you like to do, how you do. So here you have to keep a very important part in your mind, is you are having the same data in your social media. You write your hobby is photography, and there is something you like, you are doing, you are posting something about pets, or you are posting something about some other data. So what happens here, sometimes if the recruiters match your social media profiles, it gives a negative impact in the recruiters. Next, always the interviewers nowadays, they are obviously they search the social media, how active you are in the social media. If you are active, what kind of content you are posting. If you are posting the content, how much enthusiasm you are showing in posting the content, how consistent you are. So all these kinds of stuff they will generally see in the resume. Now this is what about resume. And another plus point here is, that is we can say supplement or adding on, we can say, that is cover letter. Cover letter also very important, because the cover letter gives an job applicant that it introduces your passion, it introduces yourself, right? So how you are, who you are, what you are, what you want to be, all these kinds of things can be explained in the cover letter. Here just I am explaining a simple cover letter here. See here, you can take this format. On the left side, you can write your name or the what kind of profession you are, and now write some personal information, that is address, phone number, email id, what kind of social media profiles you are having. You can add up the links. Next, coming to on the left side, the main cover letter, that is you can start with the date and the place, and so heading, to whom you are addressing. Next, what kind of company it is, a company address, dear so and so. If you know the name of the recruiter, you can write. If you dear sir or ma'am, you can write. So here you see how they have, like how the cover letter can be started as lifelong enthusiastic of so and so marketing initiatives. I was thrilled to see you are posting for the position of digital marketing manager. This is for the digital marketing manager post. So how the framing has been done, as a lifelong enthusiastic of XYZ company, means in the first sentence you are attracting the company person. Your dream was to be a manager for that company. You are expressing your feelings there. See, emotions makes the connections, right? So I am positive I can help you with XYZ company for upcoming challenges. I have experience in the marketing department, or I have done so and so campaigns on online, whereas I have built up this much budget. So what you are doing here is, first thing, you are showing enthusiasm in the company, you are impressing the company. Next thing is you are writing an achievements of yours. So like this, you can add up the sentences, you can add up your experience, you can add up what was your dream, why you dreamed of joining that company. So this cover letter makes the recruiter to understand you more, how passionate you are to be an employee of the company. So many recruiters, they can easily catch up the resumes, they can easily catch up the cover letters by reading the script of the cover letter, that how much enthusiastic you are, how much passionate you are, how much interested you are, how much desirable you are to get a job. So this is very important for your part. So coming to the last part, if you are an experienced person, or if you are a fresher, or if you want to upgrade your resume into the better way, or if you are willing to get a call from the interviews by updating your resumes, so I'm here to help you. If you are willing, just comment it, or you just connect with me in the Facebook or in the Instagram, or you can just comment in the YouTube. And it's very easy way to get a call for the interviews by updating your resumes. So I charge only less amount for the updating resumes comparing to the other persons. So try it once, and you are going to get a call for the interview for sure. And if you like the video, just comment it. And if you want any updates about regarding interviews, personal development, or any topic, just you can comment in the comment box, and you can watch the videos. Thank you very much for having your patience, having your interest towards the video, and I thank you for watching the video, and all the best for your next job.